Durbania, I'm Durbin. Last week I began a series going through my top 5 favorite movies of all time. And I'm dedicating one video per movie because these are my favorite movies of all time. So I think they deserve an entire video unto themselves to be talked about. Last week with the first favorite movie of all time, I kicked it off by cheating and doing the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy as one movie and saying it is one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. So if you want to check out that video, you can click the link and check that out right now. Now, my number 2 video dedicated to my next favorite movie of all time is Jurassic Park. This is one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. This hit theaters back in 1993, back like in summer of 93, I think somewhere around June. All I know, I was 9 years old when this movie hit the big screen, and it absolutely captured my imagination. Number one, because it's dinosaurs. Yeah. Number 2, because it was just an awesome movie, and the awesomeness of this movie has stuck with me ever since then. And I had quite the experience trying to see this when I was 9 years old too, because when it first hit theaters, there was a sneak preview showing. And my mom, my dad, my sister, and I, we all went to the sneak preview showing. Now, I'm 9 at the time. My sister was 5 at the time. And so seeing these CGI dinosaurs back in 1993 was pretty revolutionary. And we were awed and wowed. Oh, it just captured every bit of my imagination. Unfortunately, it also captured all of my sister's worst nightmares, because by the time the T-Rex eats the lawyer dude off the toilet, my sister was screaming and crying so much we had to leave the theater. So my first time seeing this movie on the big screen, we only got as far as the T-Rex eating a guy off the toilet. I was so sad, man. I dreamed about this movie at night. I so badly wanted to go back and finish this movie. So finally we went and saw this lame movie, Blank Check, at a drive-in theater, because the double feature was Jurassic Park right after. And I think they were doing that for me. My parents took us because they were hoping my sister would be asleep by about halfway through Blank Check, and I'd still be wide awake to watch Jurassic Park, plus my parents really wanted to see it too. Nope, my sister was wide awake, and as soon as we got to the sick Triceratops and there's that clap of thunder because, you know, the storm is coming, that thunder must have triggered something in my sister's imagination, and she remembered the Rex eating the dude off the toilet and just started screaming bloody murder, and we left at the stupid sick Triceratops scene. At this point now, I'm getting desperate. Finally, my dad takes me as a father-son deal, and we go see Jurassic Park. And right about when the T-Rex eats the guy off the toilet, suddenly I have to pee. But I was determined to sit through that whole movie, and yay, I did. I sat through that entire movie, and by the time we got to the credits, I had to pee so bad. It hurt in a way that I couldn't even describe to you today. In fact, seeing Jurassic Park changed my life forever, because to this day, I now dehydrate myself before going to a movie. I will not have liquids. I will not have any drink, because I do not like, getting up in the middle of a brand new movie and missing anything. So I just make sure I don't have to go to the bathroom at all whatsoever. And Steven Spielberg, you changed my life in a way that you probably didn't imagine. Another reason that this movie just sticks with me, aside from the fact that it captured my imagination when I was 9 years old, and I loved this movie so much as a child and it stuck with me, is because now in 2017, I think this movie still holds up. It is a very good, timeless story about dinosaurs being brought back to life in a zoo-type theme park where they wanted to bring people there. Some selfish people want to steal dino DNA, and the process of that, in a hurricane, everything loses power, dinosaurs escaped, and people are trapped on the island with dinosaurs. First off, the fact that it's dinosaurs, there's something about dinosaurs that just captures our imagination. On top of the fact that this other fascinating story, this action-packed, intense story, I think it's just well told. Steven Spielberg did a great job directing this. He did a great job putting this thing together so that just the way the story is told, I mean, who doesn't love Ian Malcolm? He is a fantastic character, and the chaos theory, like that kind of stuff, his personality, it just sticks with you. It's just something that you remember. He just becomes one of those amazing characters. Dr. Alan Grant just kind of gives off that cowboy vibe, wearing that little cowboy hat of his for a while, the way he's like saves those kids and he gets them through the park with his dinosaur knowledge. I mean, he's like kind of the Indiana Jones of dinosaur bones. I don't know. Like, it just created some very epic characters, including Samuel L. Jackson. Hold on to your butts. I mean, come on. That line is with us forever. I even heard it in Kong, man. They used that line in Kong. So this movie has given us so much that has stuck with us. So it's timeless. It's dateless. The way the story is told, the way the story is set up, the way dinosaurs capture our imagination, it's timeless. It's timeless. The CGI, I still think holds up. Yeah, you could look at it and you know that's early 90s. Like, you could look at it and see, like, kind of the lines. You could see how things are put in there. Whatever. Yeah, you could see that now. But this revolutionized movies back in 1993. And even today, though, it doesn't look bad. Like, yeah, you can hold it up to modern movies, and you're going to know those modern movies definitely look better. But you're going to look at Jurassic Park, and you're going to go, but that doesn't look half bad. Like, that still holds up. And that's one of the amazing things about that. They were going to go with, like, stop-go animation dinosaurs for this. And then some computer guy showed Steven Spielberg what he could do, and Steven went, that's it. We're going with that. Genius, Spielberg. Genius. Well made, well executed, well acted. The production is amazing. The graphics are great. It's a movie that holds up today. So Jurassic Park is and forever will be one of my favorite movies of all time. What about you? What are some of your favorite movies of all time? Check out my last video where I talked about the Lord of the Rings trilogy being one of my favorite movies of all time. This is my second video now, diving into Jurassic Park, and next week I'll be going into my third video, going into my next movie. So come back next week to see what that is, and I'm excited to hear from you of what are your favorite movies of all time. Hit that subscribe button, become a Durbanian. Next to the subscribe button is the bell. Click that bell so you're notified the moment I drop a new video. Like Matix, he and I are gonna go through all Fast and the Furious movies, the first 7 leading up to Fate of the Furious. I've never seen those movies, so this is my first time watching and reviewing those. We got a video up on my channel reviewing the first movie, got a video up on his channel reviewing the second movie. Check those things out. Lots of great things to check out here at Durbania. So click that subscribe button, like and share this video. I'm Durbin. Thank you for checking out Durbania.